Good evening, truck and tractor pool fans. Man, the season end is coming also closely and quickly. There's a few more events to hang on to. Kondo Kendra, how are you this evening?
I am wonderful. How are you?
Uh, I was pretty proud of myself when I rolled in there Thursday evening up to Selinsgrove and spent a couple of nice little campers here and there, and I come rolling in there. So, pulled in there. Man, I'm looking good. All this work and all these upgrades. I got the fit here, man. You know, in comes Club Condo Kendra. Rents a condominium of a fifth wheel. Pew. Ego disappeared really quick, but no. I had a great time at Selinsgrove, man. There's some people pulling there for the first time. Talked to Dave Greek today, saw him, and he was very impressed with the place and very happy with the way they were treated, and hopefully they get to go back. And as usual, they did a good job. So, but what we're going to do here is we got 2 days of events to go over there, and we're just going to kind of swap off. So I'm going to let her do all the tractor classes except the modified. So I'm going to do that one just because the Village Idiots part of it this time. So anyway, and I'm going to take care of the truck class results. We're going to cover them all. I mean, there's some pretty big classes, but you know what? We got the time. We're going to cover them all. And we do have some events to talk about this coming weekend. And I managed to dig up another one, and I had another one sent to me. So we're looking at Glad Hills and the North Carolina State Fair, and something about a little thing in Georgia coming up soon. But
just a little thing.
Just a little thing. But anyway, I don't know.
And in my defense, this was the first camper I've ever rented, gone camping with, so I had no idea what was showing up. It's not my fault.
Judging by the picture of the Jeep, as much stuff, we'll use the term stuff, that you packed in there, you needed a camper that big to hold it all.
Hey, we ate good all weekend long.
I did too, but I was in a 30-foot rig, so.
And we stayed hydrated in more ways than one. Good deals.
A
little bit of a late night Friday night, early morning-ish.
I have to admit, I will say, I didn't have a single drop of anything other than water and or sweet homemade sweet tea. We make our own sweet tea with different type of sugar.
Yeah, we had homemade sweet tea too.
Yeah, but you drink pure sugar. We don't do the pure sugar thing. We do other.
Yeah.
But I did not have a single alcoholic beverage this weekend. Not a single one.
Yeah, I can't say the same. You should have came down to the camper.
Oh my!
You could have even. We had an outside fridge. You wouldn't have even had to come in. You could have just stolen some. It'd been fine.
Pickle juice worries me, so I kind of try to stay away from soury pickle juice. So, but I did. I had a ball. It was good. I know it's not part of the show, but it was great to be back in the old motorhome again. I'm telling you, man. I did a lot of updating to that thing, and it is all working and working fine. Cannot wait to go camping again. Maybe next weekend. We'll see. Really behind. A lot of people have been asking about your video list really isn't updated. Yeah, you're correct. Angel Fire was down for over a month. I couldn't do any updates at all. And I have a message I'm going to get ready to read to you here in a second. Other clients that I do websites for, they come first. So I have lots to add to it, and I am going to hopefully soon get caught up in these 7 events that I am behind getting edited. So I've been very busy. Life got busy. I got a message from Missy Drought. Adam is coming home. I'm going to check into this here real quick for us. Adam is coming home from Roswell tomorrow. That is fantastic news.
Awesome.
I've seen a picture of him today. Obviously, very short on hair. But Adam is doing well.
That's great.
Looks like it's going to be a success. And we will get him on here. We kind of wanted to have him on here in the hospital. I remember talking about it, but, I'm sure he's tired and et cetera, et cetera. And I've been guilty by not talking with him, but don't worry, Adam. I'll be chewing on you here very soon, and we'll definitely get him on here, tell us the experience, and we thank everybody that donated to his cause and donated to Denise's cause. I know she had a successful bike ride. So anyway, like, subscribe, share, hit that thumbs up for us. YouTube loves it, keeps us growing. So that's what we want to do. We want to grow. By the way, I'm going to be running some video. Don't think you're going to be sitting here bored with a bunch of results. We're going to be minimized on here, and there's going to be a video playing the entire time. Probably a little over an hour's worth of video I've put together here from this past weekend. I've only got a few classes edited, so we're going to go ahead and run that as soon as I get. I think you'll be starting, Kendra, with the 12,000 enhanced farm from Friday night. Yep. So I'll let you take it away, and I'm going to get this video started, and we'll just go back and forth on the classes here per night. So,
alrighty. So as JR just said, the first class of the night was the 12,000 enhanced farm stock class. 13 of them in the class, and taking the win not only for the evening but as well as the points was Caitlin Hauk with the Little Stinker 2, going 362.59 feet. Second place was Joe Mundrick with the Fat Boys Toy at 345.94. Third place was Mason Sedal with his John Deere 6030 at 342.65. Fourth went to Mike Corder with the Other Deer at 341.43. Fifth place went to Ty Brininger with his IH 1466, went 335.92. Sixth place went to Ethan Pecht with his John Deere 4430 at 332 feet, 0.49. Seventh went to Charles Marks with the Smokin' Bandit at 326.05. Eighth went to Rick Shirey with the Plow Jockey at 323.46. Ninth went to Clint Ulrich with the Diggin' Binder at 320.36. 10th went to Joe Mundrick with Stripes at 293.04. 11th went to Steve Richard with his Massey Ferguson 1155 at 288.71. 12th place went to Chris Gardner with his Massey Ferguson 1155 at 265.20. And rounding out the class, unfortunately, was DJ Boop with the Barnyard Kid going 11.19. And I wasn't watching, so I can't tell you what happened.
I remember driveline issues. Something happened.
Okay.
I think. Might not have been. I'm sorry, Josh. I was just watching Josh Beachel. Something else happened. I think it's something to do with the injection pump or something.
Oh, okay.
Next up. I'm sorry.
I was wondering if you wanted to go in order, because I'll say you're next if so.
Yes. Next up, they had the 8,000 pound open modified tractors. Nice class of 7 tractors, and taking the win was Ian Erica with the locked and loaded triple blown Chevy machine at 339.08. I'm telling you what, this guy doesn't pull a whole lot with that tractor, but when he does, he does. Let me tell you what, he does very well with that tractor. Yes. Where the Village Idiots thing came from, I don't know. It must be something. But anyway, locked and loaded.
I'll tell you later.
I'm sure you will. Second was Jason McKenzie with his twin Hemi powered Never Satisfied at 319.98. Third, Sharon Everman, another pair of Hemis with Wild Hair at 317.16. And fourth, Kirsty Robinson, or Sis as people in the Pullman world like to call her, with her dad's Phony Express tractor, triple blown Chevy tractor, 315.71. Fifth was Jeremy Hansen with his Misfit Money Pit, which is kind of a unique vehicle with a blown Hemi out front and a blown Chevrolet behind it, 302.49 at fifth. Sixth was Dave Daku's twin Allison called Double Vision, 283.87. And rounding out the class in seventh place was Don Dean with his Plumber's Nightmare, which is a triple turbine powered machine. And he actually had 2 hooks, dropped his first hook, went 186.25, put new tires, the new Midas tires on, probably a learning curve, and getting a lot of bounce. But I'm sure a few hooks he'll have that figured out. But pretty cool deal. I wish we'd had them both nights, actually. Mm-hmm. Maybe next year. Hint, hint.
Hint, hint, Joey. Hint, hint. The third class for the evening was the 10,000 Open Tractor Combination Pro Stock Super Stock class. Unfortunately, only 3 tractors were able to make it in that evening. Chris Hoyt took the win with the Nutcase at 382.34. Second place went to Henry Everman's Forced Decision at 348.53. And rounding out the class in third was John Belfance with the Chainbreaker at 274.28.
Yes. Henry had his diesel tractor there, but discovered a fuel leak back in the pits, and that's where the tractor stayed parked till the next day. And I want to jump back to the first class. Caitlin Houck was crowned the 12,000-pound enhanced farm champion for Snyder County Tractor Pullers. Congratulations, Caitlin. Okay, we're looking at the 7,800-pound run what you brung 4x4 trucks. 15. Well, there was 15 registered, but 3 of them ended up in a different class. But taking the win was John Waskov with the Roland Cole DeKalb-sponsored Dodge at 323.89. Pretty cool to see them super stock diesel trucks are awesome. Second was Andrew Grove with his Bad Timing Dodge at 317.07. Third was Kervin Zimmerman. Yes, I said that correct. Kervin Zimmerman with the Midnight Train. I think, is it Night Train? The Night Train or Midnight Train?
No, it's Midnight Train.
That's what I thought. He'll shoot for that. But anyway, he was started at 312.08. I know he's cut tires on this particular weekend and a little different turbocharger configuration. It worked. Awesome runs all weekend long for Kervin. Fourth place, Calvin Miller with the Running in the Red Dodge at 311.19. Fifth was Carl Ankwicks with his Living on the Edge Dodge, 300.66. Sixth was the old Jenny, Kyle Spickerman at the wheel at 280.58. Seventh, Chuck Dutter with his Always Something Cholet, yes, 272.02. Eighth was Dan Flynn at 264.17. Ninth was Justin Horst with his GMC at 254.98. 10th was Norman Newswanger in 10th place with the Chapter 11 at 201.44. A little bit of driver slip up there. That's okay. We let him slide.
So that was driver error.
11th was James Barter with his Barter Turbo Service Ford with a Cummins power plant at 179.53 again. A little bit of bounce out of the hole, and once you lose boost, that's it. 12th was Jason Heimbach at 15.38. And it was an exhibition hook. I didn't write down who it was. I'll have to go back and see it. It was at 323.42. I'm not sure who that was. But anyway, you're next.
See, I can't remember either.
I have the video.
That was Friday night. That was lots of nights ago. The next class of the evening was an absolutely huge class of the 10.
Yeah, we're stupid. It was Norman. Remember, Norman came back to revive himself. Yes, Norman. You went 323.42. That would have been second place.
Hopefully he doesn't watch this part or he forgets.
Don't worry. He's probably at home screaming that, it was me. It was me. How dare you?
Well, I haven't gotten a text yet, so.
You will.
I know. How dare I forget? Anyway, so the next class of the evening was the 10.5 hot stock that we are watching right now. 17 of them in the class. First place, taking the win for the evening as well as for their points, was Jeremy DeLuca with the Sunset Smoker at 348.57. Second place went to Doug Heyman with the Bulls Binder at 339.17. Third went to Brad Kramer with the Fence Row Deer at 339.08. Fourth place went to Matt Sedal with the 4755 Express at 338.93. Man, they were all kind of piled up on each other there. Fifth place went to Dennis Boop with the Black Stripe Addiction at 336.68. Sixth place went to Ray Belak with the Rage in Red at 329.95. Seventh went to Jeff Breininger with the Red Law at 328.59. There's Ray right now. Eighth place went to Michael Monagle out of Belvedere, New Jersey with the Just Glued Together John Deere at 325.96. Ninth place went to Eli Zimmerman with the Red Fever at 320.55. 10th place went to John Foreman with It's Always Something at 320.5. 11th went to Nick Morrison with Toxic at 319.94. 12th place went to Matt Hauk with The Old Red at 315.75. 13th went to Paul Richardson with Venomous at 314.06. 14th went to DJ Boop with High on the Hog at 313.12. 15th went to Dustin Adams with the Massey Ferguson 2745 at 236.38. And then 16th was Josh Beechel with the Hustlin' Harvester at 56.66. And rounding out the class was Dustin Adams with the Done Deal at 27.41. Oh boy.
And then we finished up the night, Friday night, with a huge class of 8,500-pound Wild Street trucks. Big class. 25, in fact. Taking the win when the dust settled, that was quite a class. Ross Harder with his Chevy called Smoke at 381.11. 381.11, taking the win.
So that's got to be one of the longest distances of the weekend, if not the longest.
Almost. Oh, no, we had it beat, but we'll get to that the next day.
So yeah, Chris Hoyt.
Something or somebody.
Yeah, Chris Hoyt went 382.
Second was Ivan Stoltzfus, and this is a truck called Working on My Tan at 378.95. And I remember the first time I seen this truck hook. Pretty neat deal. Old school Ford dolly. Man, that thing is alive and running well. I mean, running very well. Third was Marlon Shirk with his Dodge at 366.68. Fourth, I'm going up and down a long sheet here. Kayla Zuckman with her Dodge at 364.80. Fifth was Stephen Ropp with his Scrappy Doo Dodge at 357.65. All the numbers start running together here. Okay, there's sixth place. Tony Utzi with his Silver Dodge at 355.44. Seventh was Todd Young, 354.73. Eighth was Jake Wagner with his Working Man Blues Chevrolet, 351.82. Big numbers and tight, pretty close distances. Okay, number 9, Garrett Seabold with his Ford at 350.22. 10th was David Heller with his Max Effort, GMC, obviously, 348.01. 11th was Seth Ulmer with his Chevy called Straight Laced at 346.65. 12th was Sean Mahaney with his tan Chevy at 346 and 18. 13th was Nick Harder with Secondhand Smoke at 345.75. 14th was Chris Lloyd with his Dodge at 321.30. Wow. We're getting there. 15th was Dustin Carstetter with his GMC called Smokeless, 320.92. Everything starts blending together here. Where's number 16? There we go. Jeremy Utzi. I think got some Utzis here. Isn't that bizarre? You got Utzis down around your area, and you come up here and you got Utzis. It was 2006 Chevy, the 16th at 316 and 13. 17th was Brian Rarick with his Dodge at 315.80. 18th was Robert Utzi, another Utzi, 307.52. 19th. Okay. Isaac Cherry, 299.15. Number 20. Brian Lehow, 298.35. I hope I pronounced that properly. 21st was Jake Allen at 296.76. 22nd was Jake Egan at 294.45. 23rd was Nathan Jasper at 286.8. 24th. It's here. I just seen it and I lost it. 24th was Andrew Kysick with his American Ride at 251.85, and rounding out the class at 25, Jason Schroeder with his Dodge Ram at 10 feet, 0.86. Obviously, we had some driveline problems there. So that rounded out one big show for Friday night. Some champions were crowned. Jeremy DeLuca and was it just two? Yeah, I know Caitlin. There was okay. I guess the rest of them got crowned.
Yeah, the rest were the next night.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Yep. So I will begin Saturday night show with a small class of semi-invitational trucks, and taking the win was. That scared me. Also, it was a black spot up there. Taking the win was Brian Greek with the pressure time Peterbilt at 394 and 51. Second was Robert Ortliff with Inconvenience at 340.16, and third was Hank Oster with the Scrapper with a DQ, basically off the track. Monster run, though, I must say, monster run. So next. No, you're not. I guess I'm next again.
Yep, you're next.
Okay. Anyway.
It's like, nope, I'm number 3.
Yep, great class of 8,000-pound 3.0 Limited Pro diesel four-wheel drive trucks. This was a points class, and we'll discuss the champion. And taking the win was Jay Hill with his Widowmaker Dodge at 334.18. Second was Leroy Walker with Dreams Happen at 326.24. Third was Charlie Record with his Ain't Cheatin' Yet Dodge. Love that name. 323.18. Fourth was John Mans driving Clint Mills Against All Odds Dodge at 322.71. Fifth was Rich Wolf with the Last Minute Ford at 313.97. Sixth was Philip Martin's Dark Horse Chevrolet at 312.18. Seventh was Justin Gordon with his out-of-line Ford with a Cummins power plant under the hood at 311.47. Eighth was Kyle Spickerman's Old Jenny, 309.40. Okay, number 9 was John Smith with his second choice Ram, Dodge Ram, 306.44. 10th was Jason Heimbach with his Ford, also Cummins power plant, 303.53. 11th was Jared Brown's Bad Karma Dodge, 302.16. 12th was Matt Horst with his Pushing the Limit Dodge at 298.35. 13th was Chuck Dutter with his Always Something Chevrolet, 279.59. And rounding out the class was Lester Garman with his Chevy called Sneaky Max at 251.47. And when the class was done, they ushered Jay Hill over to the winner's circle and gave him the event winner. And shortly thereafter, Mr. Leroy Walker and the Dreams Happen Dodge went to the winner's circle there and was crowned the 2021 3.0 Limited Pro Diesel 4x4 champion with Snyder County Tractor Pullers. So good job, Leroy. Good job, Jay. And now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn. And looks like Mad Pulling Picks just sent us a little comment there. Says, thank you, everyone, for all the prayers. This was a pretty much textbook stem cell transplant. Doctors were and are very pleased with everything. So if that's Adam, awesome to have you on the show tonight, buddy. We've been thinking of you and praying for you.
Coming soon, by the way. We're going to have him on soon.
Yeah. Yep. So now we'll move into the third class of the evening, which was the 8,000 Superstock class. Taking the win was John Belfance out of Salem, Alabama. I think he gets the
New York. He has a lake house in Alabama. He doesn't actually live there. He lives in New York.
Well, there you go. I was just going by what the paper told me.
Yes, that was brought up at the event too. He's, I think Amsterdam, New York, or Fonda, New York, somewhere around there.
Okay. Anywho, how he took the win, no matter where he lives, with the chain breaker at 344.39. Second place was Henry Everman with the final decision at 313.73. Third place was Henry again with the forced decision at 305.41. Fourth place was Nick Betrell with his case 1370 he calls Dirty Sally at 286.97. And fifth... What?
Nothing. I just had an idea. I got to talk to Norman. But go ahead.
Oh no. Norm, don't remind him. And fifth place went to Dave Becker with the Light the Fire at 283.31.
Dirty.
No.
Anyway, a second class of semis was ran, and taking the win this time around, Hank Oster with the scrapper at 370.67. Second was Brian Greek at 350.31, and Robert Ortlick with the Inconvenience Freightliner was third at 291.21. I'll take a break while you proceed with the next small class.
I think you're next again, aren't you?
Nope.
Oh,
wrong.
no. I'm out of order.
Surprise. People,
don't tell anybody what I do for a living.
Only know.
The fifth class for the evening was the 10-5 hot stock class. 10 of them were able to come back for this kind of last minute edition. For taking,
you're out of order. Light Pro Super Farm is next.
Well, that says class number 7. So I was in order. Oh, they switched it up on the night of the pool.
Number 5.
Mine says 7. They switched it up on the day of the pool. Now I remember. See?
It's the pickle juice, I understand.
It was. Just leave it at that. All right. So as JR said, it was a very small class of 25 light pro super farm tractors.
Take your time. It's only 8:30, so we don't have to rush through these.
And holy cow, what a show it was. Awesome to have so many pullers. Looks like we had pullers from North Carolina, New York, Vermont, Maryland, Pennsylvania, anywhere and everywhere. Clint, it was a very long weekend with not a lot of sleep. Taking the win out of the 25 tractors was Michael Watkins with his IH 1066 that went 310 feet, 0.63.
I have something to say about that tractor. That tractor looks extremely familiar from the Mercersburg, Pennsylvania area.
It should.
That is Matt Doherty's old tractor.
Yep, it's Matt Doherty's old tractor.
That's what I thought.
Yep, I wanted to shoot him a text and let him know it was there, but I forgot to.
Yep.
Thanks for the reminder. Second place went to Nate Williams. Was awesome to see him and Jack come down from New York. His tractor is called Addiction. He went 304.66, claiming spot number 2. And then third place was Brent Naylor with the Elbow Deep at 304.18. Fourth place went to Ron Beasley with the Farmall Fever at 303.48. Fifth place went to Jeff Michelacci with the Demented at 303.34. Sixth place went to Jack Boone with the Barnyard Bully at 300.85. Seventh place went to Elwood Sickler with Naturally Red at 298.42. Eighth place went to Jeff Dana with Borderline to Heaven at 297.55. Ninth place went to John Lilly with the Extreme Pressure Case at 296.33. 10th place went to Vern Zerby with Double OZ at 295.86. How'd I mess that name up?
I was curious about that.
11th place. 11th went to, again, Vern Zerby with Dr. LZ at 294.50. 12th place went to Howard Meredith with the Junkyard Dog at 294.26. 13th went to Kevin Utt with the Rolling Thunder at 293.89. 14th went to Jason Vanderwert with the 44 Special at 292.01. And then 15th went to David Fisher driving the Spilt Milk at 289.04. 16th went to Vern Zerby with the Z Unit at 288.53. 17th, what?
Double O Zot.
Double O Zot. 17th went to Mark Smith with the blue unit at 288.06. 18th went to Dale Sherwin with the Borderline Obsession at 286.18. 19th went to Fred Hoke with the Screamin' Eagle at 277.15. 20th also went to Fred Hoke with the Never Enough at 276.44. That was the first pass as a light pro for that
Yes.
tractor.
Yep.
21st went to Rick Hauk with the Little Stinker at 273.86. And he was crowned the points champion for the 85 Light Pro 9500 Super Farm tractor class for the points series there. 22nd went to DJ Boot with the High on the Hog at 270.24. 23rd went to Corey Eberhardt with the Gold Edition at 259.7. 24th went to Matt Dersham with the Other Half at 247.52. And rounding out the evening, or rounding out the class with a very, very unfortunate disqualification, was Smokey Smith driving the Ford 9700 Fast Forward. Got down to the end of the track and just touched that white line with the front of the tractor there.
And I will say he had the class covered.
I mean, I wasn't going to say that because I'd be biased, but you could say that.
Obviously, playing with the throttle got out of it to stay in bounds and still had distance to go with the tractor. He had the class 1. Unfortunately, that little white line just jumps in there and ruins your evening. So, but he had it won. There's no doubt in my mind. That's okay. Next time.
That tractor runs like nothing I've
ever. Very good. Yep. You bet. Okay, we had another class of 7,800 pound run what you run. This time a 4x4 cut tire only class, but we had some trucks sneak in there that weren't cut tires. That's okay. Do I have to?
I'm waiting on it. Somebody remembered how to drive.
this one time at band camp, no, I'm just kidding. Norman Newswanger with the Chapter 11 Ford took the win, 334 and 42. Good redemption. Second place, Andrew Grove with the Bad Timing Dodge, 333.71. That's like, right behind you. Third, Todd Custard with the truck I don't get to see run too much, the Coal Mine Express. Pretty impressive. Good run in Dodge. 328.68. Fourth was John Waskob with his Rolling Coal Dodge, 326 and 94. Let's see. Fifth was Calvin Miller. His running in the red at 321.68. Sixth was Kervin Zimmerman with that midnight train.
The one you can't remember what it's called.
The Midnight Train on a new mission this weekend. 320.45 for sixth. Seventh place. I'm sorry. We had a tie for sixth place. Yes. Jason Heimbach also 320.45. Eighth place, James Barter with his Barter Turbo Service Ford at 310 and 30. Ninth was John Smith with his second choice Dodge at 309.50. 10th was John Manns, again driving Clint Mills Against All Odds Dodge at 305.60. 11th was the Pushing the Limits Dodge of Matt Hurst at 300 feet even. And 12th was Timothy J. Smith with his Chevy at 283.87. And that is Eric Meixel's old Rage, modified 650 cube modified four-wheel drive truck. So I don't know if Eric has called it quits or if he's building something. Okay, sounds good, Joey. At the driver's meeting, they let the non-cut tires run with them because they didn't have that many trucks to run. That's cool. So anyway, I wanted to say that Timothy Smith is the new owner of the old Rage Chevrolet. So you're next.
So I did want to point out that I don't know if you guys remember that Joey, when he was on here, they said they had an extra $1,000 that they were gonna, and I don't know if you heard what happened there. But Johnny Waskob and Andy Grove actually tied for the furthest distance between both nights. So they actually split the first and second place money, which is crazy that it ended in a tie. But congratulations. Yep. Congratulations to both of them. And I think Curvin was third, if I remember right. But I could be wrong. Or maybe it was Calvin. I don't know. I can't remember. I just remember that Johnny and
he's on here. He'll let us know. Trust me.
Yeah, Joey will let us know. I'm sure he will.
I didn't want to. And the only reason Joey's not on here is I know everybody's tired, busy, trying to get caught up, and I figured he's been on here enough anyway. He's probably Calvin. Calvin was.
Yep,
was
Calvin
third.
won. They're
So
third,
I didn't
yeah.
bother him to come on. So maybe I should have. I'm sorry.
All right, so then my turn again. Now we'll go over the 10-5 hot stock class. This was a non-points run.
You sure about
guys.
that? You better check your lineup again.
No.
Yeah.
See, only one I have left. Anyway, the 10-5 hot stock class, 10 tractors came back to put on a show, and taking the win was Dennis Boop with the Black Stripe Addiction at 349.04. Second place went to Brad Kramer with the Fence Row Deer at 345.99. Third place went to Matt Sedal with the 4755 Express at 344.86. Fourth went to Jeff Reininger with the Red Law at 342.55. Fifth place went to Eli Zimmerman with the Red Law at 342.55. Sixth place went to Freddie Eagle driving It's Always Something at 329.86. Seventh went to Matt Hauk with Old Red at 328.17. Eighth went to Howard Meredith with the Junkyard Dog at 327.65. Ninth went to DJ Boop with High on the Hog at 318.34. And rounding out the class was Matt Dersham with the Other Half at 280.20. I didn't realize that Dersham jumped up and ran with them guys.
Yeah. He ain't afraid of nobody.
He ain't afraid of nothing.
Him having fun.
Yep.
So, we came
look,
down.
Midnight Train. Right there it is.
The Midnight Train. How about that guy? I think he's on to something there. What do we do? Nothing wrong with the big boys. Anyway, we come up to the last class of the championship weekend. Was the 2.6 smoothbore diesel 4-wheel drive truck class. Are you ready? Here we go. And yes, the champion was crowned. Taking the win, Carson Stauffer with his maroon Ford at 352.52. Second was Scott Kinneman with his Devil's Hooker at 343.82. Third, Luis Lobata, 336.77. And fourth was Nick Filler with his Primetime GMC, 336.58. Fifth was Kyler Zeckman with his Dodge at 326.66. Sixth was Brendan Fink with his Dodge, 326.38. Seventh was Luke Sauter with his Mighty Max GMC at 320.08. Eighth place, Dennis Gemmerling with the Last Ride Ford at 317.63. Ninth was Adam Pennell with his Dodge, 317.59. 10th was Dave Orwayne Jr. with his Ford at 309.73. 11th was Justin Horst with the Just Scrap It GMC at 308.23. 12th place, Jesse Young with his Ford F350 at 306.63. 13th was the Sneaky Max of Lester Garmin, 303.76. Excuse me. 14th was Cody Cameron with his Dodge Ram at 301.60. 15th was the Yerver Budget Dodge of Adam Funk. And let's see, 16th place here was Colin Zeckman with some mechanical issues with the engine at 6.91. And Kayla did come back at the end of the class. Kayla Zeckman made an exhibition run at 325.11. And yes, Carson Stauffer took the. Joey, you're going to have to help me out here because I don't remember looking at the video yet. Who won the points? I'm pretty sure. I think it was Carson, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was Carson Stoffer there. So, if I'm wrong, I'm sure he'll correct me. But pretty good season. I know. Carson. The times I've seen him up there, man, always tough in the class. So, yes, Carson. Yes, Dennis Hagenstaller. Look at there. Thank you for your results, Dennis. They really come in handy. I come about till I get back and get back on the internet and look and check my email. The results are there. I really appreciate that. It it makes editing a little simpler when you get time to do it. And for those that work for you that don't get the results, at least I know I can count on Dennis for them. So I appreciate that. So that capped off one hell of a weekend of pulling in Snyder County and Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania, for sure. Kendra?
I'm still just remembering. my favorite part of that whole Calvin catching on fire there was using the fire suit jacket to put out the fire.
Okay.
Because they're not covered with oil and diesel and
if you pay attention to right beside us there, that is the old rage truck of Timothy Smith owns now. I remember a Tim Smith pulling from the. I have to ask Tom Konopatsky about that. There was a Tim Smith that pulled an older Chevy a few years back with us. Just curious if that's part of the family or just one of them things. I don't know.
But yeah, Jared said it well. It was one hell of a weekend. We had a great time. Had
a very good time.
Amazing work with Joey and the whole crew up there. I think Friday night we were done by midnight. Yeah, we looked at our phones when the last truck went and it was right at midnight. And I was already back at the camper till it got over on Saturday. So I couldn't tell you what time it was all over on Saturday night.
I know I filmed 8 hours at least.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I was on the lift for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was great. A lot of hits.
Great time. We can't wait to go back next year. I know as long as Joey has that 7,800 class, the Chapter 11 truck should. If I have anything to do with it, the Chapter 11 truck will be there. So.
Tell something we need to know.
No, I'll just say, let's go.
Load that thing up, boy. We's going pulling.
I got the big RV. Let's go.
That you did. You did manage that. That was wow.
And then they had to park like one of the smallest RVs right beside it, so it looked even more big. But it'll be fine. Hey, there's John Mans. Absolutely.
And there's Mr. John Mans, yes. Local fella here too, actually. I had several pullers live around this area. Andy Grove, him, and Paul Richardson, Dave Hardy, Nick, him, Marson.
I wouldn't admit to that Andy
Alan
Grove
Lynch.
one, but
Andy's all right. He's all right. Several others too. Lynn Brookhart. Yeah. Lynn's actually the closest one.
Yeah.
I could probably go outside every now and then to see some mold droplets, but yeah, he's probably about 8-10 minutes away, I guess. So, but anyway.
Do we want to move on to future events or?
Well, we have some here to talk about. So
we do have some here to talk about. You want me to go ahead and go with mine?
Sure.
All right. This weekend is the North Carolina State Fair. Actually, this whole week is the North Carolina State Fair. The NTPA travels to Raleigh, North Carolina between October 17th and 19th. It is the last pull of the NTPA season. Friday night at 6 o'clock, you'll be able to find the Super Farm tractors and modified tractors, as well as the invitational 2-wheel drive and light 4-wheel drive trucks. Saturday at noon, they're going to have the heavy super stock tractors and an invitational 4-wheel drive trucks, light pro tractors, and modified mini tractors. And then for the 6 p.m. show on Saturday, they're going to have the Super Farm tractors and modified tractors, as well as the invitational 2-wheel drive trucks and light 4-wheel drive trucks again. And then Sunday, October the 19th at 1 o'clock, they're going to have the heavy super stock tractors, an invitational four-wheel drive trucks, light pro stock tractors, and modified mini tractors. So 4 sessions over 3 days, and sounds like they're just repeating the classes if you can't make one. That's all I got for that one. You want to go ahead and do?
Sure. Yeah. I also want to say, this is our 75th show, so we're getting there. We're headed for that big number 100. I'm not sure what we'll do with the number 100.
Is that why we got the fireworks in the background?
Yeah,
there?
yeah. Just
get a little cool celebratory.
Things. Absolutely. That's a good Corey Forster night, maybe. But anyway.
Oh, that would be a good Corey Forster night.
Yes. Absolutely. Anyway, Grease, Steam, and Rust. We went to their show. Unfortunately, will not be able to go this year, but we went in 2019 and had a good time. We didn't go for the Friday show. We was there for Saturday. Anyway, their big weekend of pulling is this coming weekend. Friday, October 15th, 7 p.m. is their semi and 4x4 truck pull. And they got a slew of classes, big block, small block trucks, diesels with multiple turbo sizes, 2.6, 3.0, etc. It's quite a few of them. And also Saturday, October 16th, at 10:30 a.m., they'll have their parade, and then they'll have their hot farm tractor pull at 6 p.m. And there's what they're calling a smoker tractor pull at 7 p.m. Kendra, I'm sure you're going to be a little more averse towards some of the vehicles that may be there.
I'm watching the video here. I'm sorry.
oh my goodness, yes.
That's when they started yelling for me.
Well, and the fireworks were going off too. In case you don't remember, they were shooting
the fireworks were definitely going off
during the so. Anyway, let's get back to McConnellsburg, Pennsylvania. Friday and Saturday. Definitely, if you're not too far from the area, or get a motel somewhere around there. I don't know where, but get you a motel, camper, whatever. This is a show you definitely want to put on your bucket list and go check out. Grease, Steam, and Rust, antique tractors, classic tractors, light limited turbos. I guess they're going to have some mod turbos maybe. I know in the past they had Super Pros. I don't know for sure what's going. I could probably pull up. Let's see some of the tractor classes.
Say, I have not heard anything about that weekend.
Okay.
As to whether
I'm just going by 2019 show, yeah. But let's check out the trucks here real quick. More details. Stop laughing. Yes. If you only knew. But anyway. Why? It's very simple. This thing doesn't want to cooperate with me. Anyway, I don't know what classes are coming. I can't get it to open here. Let's try it again. Anyway, 6 p.m. Saturday, hot farm tractor pull. 7 p.m. smoker tractor pull. So I'm going to assume when they say that, they're talking something like what you're seeing on the screen right now for the smoker tractor pull. So we should have done our homework a little more on that. But it's this weekend.
Talk to old Berno there. Something happened there on his tractor. The water lights went out as he was going down the track. That's a problem.
Did you? Yes. Did you? Yeah. Did you have any other events to cover?
I do. The next event that I will be going to is going to be the Diesels and Dark Corners in White Plains, Georgia. Going to be down there November 5th and 6th. $40,000 worth of payouts. Track address is 4230 Liberty Church Road in White Plains, Georgia. Friday, the gates open at 3 o'clock and the pool will start at 6. Saturday, the gates open at 10 o'clock and the pool will start at 4 p.m. Friday admission is $10 per person. With military ID, you can get in for $10. The classes that'll be pulling Friday is the 2.6 smoothbore, the limited pro diesel truck class, the pro stock diesel trucks, and the super stock diesel trucks, an 8500 pro farm tractor, 4.1 hot street semis, invitational only, and then some light pro stock tractors. Saturday, the pulling classes are again the 2.6 smoothbore diesel trucks, limited pro diesel trucks, pro stock diesel trucks, the super stock diesel trucks, pro farm tractors, 4-1 hot street semis, invitational only, and the light pro stock tractors. So same shows Friday and Saturday night. Kids pedal race will be at 3 o'clock on Saturday before the pull starts, and the pulling will begin at 5 o'clock again. More information to come, so stay tuned.
Okay. Also, Glad Hill Tractor, Mount Zion Road, Frederick, Maryland, will have their classic and farm stock tractor pull this Sunday, October 17th at 10 a.m. Let's see, we're having classic stock 1972 or older, 5 mile per hour speed limit. Top cut tires allowed, and those classes are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10,000 pounds. And they have a classic stock jackpot 72 or older, 5 mile per hour speed limit. No variance above weight class. Cash payout for top 3. Top cut tires allowed, 52.50 and 67.50 pounds. The Classic Open 72 or older, no speed limit, 1 turbo allowed, all cut tires allowed, 5,500, 6,500, and 7,500 pound classes. Farm stock 2-wheel drive only, no tractor age limit, 1 turbo allowed, top cut tires allowed, 11,000, 12,000, and 13,500 pound, no speed limit. For the 11,000 pound to be, looks like 8 mile per hour, and 12,000 pound will be 8 mile per hour. So. Exhibition class of light limited turbo tractors, super and pro stock tractors as well. More than sure that would be the Moores, and other local light limited tractors will be there as well. And for classic and farm stock rules, you can go to gladhilltractor.com/pool.htm. And for general questions about the event, please call 301-663-6060. Again, that's Glad Hill Tractor, 5509 Mount Zion Road in Frederick, Maryland. I'm sure that's a goodie. Hopefully we'll have good weather this weekend. So I have one more to cover, and I it's here somewhere.
I
Not Ozzy Osbourne or anything. But, Delmarva tractor pullers this Saturday, October 16th, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. or till dark probably. Indian Acres Campground at 645 Night Island Road, Norville, Maryland, 21919 for you GPS users. And there will be a slew of classes, all weights. And they will have a rain date of Sunday, October 17th. And that will also be 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. So you got 2 shots at it this weekend for Delmarva, and that's, again, Indian Acres Campground, 645 Night Island Road, Earlville, Maryland. So, and that's 9 a.m. start time both days. If the rain date is needed, it will be Sunday at 9 a.m. So I believe that's all I have for upcoming events. Surprisingly, they do have another one in November, and to be determined. They're not sure if it's going to be at the Goldsboro, Maryland Firehouse, or if it will be at Tuckahoe. So they've been having their events at Tuckahoe, but I'm not sure. It's going to be one of the two. As soon as we know, you'll know. And I think that will be their last pool of the year in November, and that's definitely going to be my last pool of the year. So we'll let you know more about that whenever we hear. So that's it. We're 8:58, almost made a full hour out of it. So how about that?
Yeah, and keep an eye out for the Midwest Winter Nationals. Mm-hmm. Clint's been posting stuff pretty regularly, getting the list updated and all that. There's a bunch of classes that are already full, a bunch of classes that are filling up quickly. And I know of a bunch of blue tractors and some green trucks heading out that way. So let's go. Yeah,
I'll be banging on Clint's phone here soon. We're going to get him on here again. Mm-hmm. I'd say if he's having that much success filling the classes, we'll probably get him on more towards the actual show date. So yeah, with any last minute updates or something like that. So
Yeah, all the test passes are accounted for and all that kind of stuff. So
oh, they are, sure.
yep,
Yeah, they
yep.
go quick.
Yeah, I think he had the test passes full like in a day and a half. So
And yes, there is buzz about the 2022 Keystone Nationals. Stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say. It's
and
coming soon.
just because we can't say it enough, if you guys could please keep Ivan Hessong and his wife Sandy in your prayers. Um, you know, that ugly C word. Sandy is still on a ventilator. I think she's up to it's well over 3 weeks. I don't know if she's on day 23, 24, 25. Um, showing slight improvements. Her condition is stable. Um, but if you guys could just keep the prayers and well wishes and all that coming, I'm sure Ivan and Sandy would appreciate it. There is not two nicer people in this world. Yeah.
That's a shame. Yeah.
Yep.
It is a shame. We wish them the best. Just keep your prayers up for them. Let's get her back home.
Yep.
They
have a 17-year-old son who, you know, that's got to be just as hard on him as it is, because you know I don't think he's seen her except for a couple FaceTimes, and that's got to be difficult. So, but yeah, hate to end on that note, but
yeah, it's a shame. It really is.
Yeah,
and anybody has to go through it. It's you know.
But the Pulling family is strong, and I know that with all of our prayers and stuff that they are appreciated and welcomed.
Look what we did for Adam, huh?
Yep.
Look what we did for Adam. Let's pull together and do the same for Sandy. So.
Yep, absolutely. And she is an announcer at the Keystone Nationals, so you might not know who she is, but if you've been to the Keystone Nationals, you know her voice. So
you hear her voice going through all the sponsors for that show, and it is a lot of sponsors. It's quite a list.
Yep, so you hear her voice frequently.
Yes, you do. Yeah, in between runs, she is right at it announcing all the sponsorships for the event there. And just won't be the same. So we want to get her healthy and get her back having fun again.
Absolutely.
Sure. Yeah. We're just hanging out. Well, I hate to end the show in the middle of a class, but especially when you got Rolling Sunshine on the screen. I mean, Rolling Thunder.
Rolling Sunshine.
Absolutely.
Have you posted this video yet on YouTube?
No. Nope.
I'll have to. I'm concerned about those dummy lights going out on his tractor. That's not good. I'll have to be sure to tell him that.
Yes. Good eye.
They don't call them dummy lights for nothing. Even I know what they're for.
Are you sure?
I do.
Okay.
I can't remember the temperatures at which they come on, but I know what they're for.
This is Corey Eberhardt with the Gold Edition. Of course, you've seen that. His name popped up there at the beginning of his run. We'll gladly let this run. I've probably got, I don't know, 10 more tractors maybe. 12. That's 12 more. So I think we can hang in here for 12 more tractors. So
yeah, there's...
If we don't talk a lot, we're going to let you enjoy the video. And we will be getting them out soon. I posted 2 today for a video sponsor. So a couple diesel truck classes today. We'll get back to a tractor class of some sort or something tomorrow. I'm not sure if it'll be from here or from this event, or we'll get something posted. I got a very busy day tomorrow, so it might not be till the evening.
Say that's Jack Boone, and him and Nate Williams, they travel together.
That is the Barnyard Bully.
I think he's a sunflower farmer. He's got some sunflowers and some beef cows and all kinds of stuff up there.
You don't grow pickles?
Nope, no
Cucumbers, I mean?
pickles.
Norm's going to shoot me one day. I guess I better stop. Jeremy Hansen is headed to North Carolina. Good luck, Jeremy. You're starting to get that tractor dialed in. Good deal. I just now saw his post. That's Mr. Ron Beasley from Moncure, North Carolina, with the Farmall Fever on the screen.
I'm sure they'll be at the North Carolina State Fair.
Keep it up. Keep it up. I'm going to take Tanner's job from him. No comment. It's always good to see these guys come down out of Vermont and have some good hooks.
The Van de Werts.
Yep. This is actually David Fisher. I'm assuming a helper or some other association of the pulling team. Spilt milk.
I just seen GRE's comment. What does a pickle and a sandwich have in common? I'm afraid of the answer.
This is a family channel. We do have youngins on here. Please be careful with your answer. Not that it's a bad answer on this, just in case.
Yeah.
Don't leave us hanging, for goodness
I was
sakes.
going to say. You got to know the answer. Pickle sandwich.
Oh, boy. I know some people, Jimmy Ritz is another one I think is going down with his four-wheel drive truck pull at the state fair. The Hemi's hurt. He had to put his wedge motor back in. That's okay. He's going to go have fun. He's getting ready for pretty major shoulder surgery. So we wish him good luck this weekend down in North Carolina, because I know soon he's going to be laid up for quite a few many weeks. So
I was going to say, shoulder surgery is nothing to shake a fist at.
that's a pretty big deal. I'm both of mine need done, but you know what?
You can't take any time off.
Too
much pulling going on.
I work for a real jerk. You can't believe me. But I just keep eating ibuprofen. I'll be all right. I'm hanging in there.
That's really good for your liver and your stomach.
He has a serious. Well, you got to have it with food, but he has a serious injury that needs addressed immediately. So he's scheduled in towards the end of this month. So we wish him the best as well. John Lilly, a tractor that usually comes to Selinsgrove and wins the class. I was very surprised to see him shy of the 300-foot mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oops, I gave it away. I guess I heard it.
Well, technically, we already gave all the results, so. Sharp-looking tractor, though.
But how many really listen to us? That's the thing.
I know one person that doesn't listen to me. Here we go. Here's where he oopsies.
Well, we can't see it on the video, but trust me, he was at the white line. People stand in the most appropriate spots.
I was going to say.
He would just move a foot.
There.
He would just move a foot, you could see it. Yeah, it's unfortunate. That tractor, he definitely had the class covered.
It was neat to see Fred out pulling double duty. I don't know where Pat
Yeah,
was, but
yeah. Thank you, Lynn Clark. We appreciate it. Yeah, we're getting down to nitty gritty now.
just look for that double OZ. That's the last one of the night.
Ah, yes.
I saw that GRE. That's a good one.
So where does Michael Watkins pull most? I guess he's
I'm
New York.
assuming
New
he's
York.
up, yeah, New York area, Vermont, probably with that organization.
So I know he's got a Pennsylvania address, something Columbia Center, Pennsylvania, or something like that. I wasn't too sure where that was located.
Columbia Crossroads. Yeah, I don't know where that is.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Pennsylvania is a big state.
Very impressed with how he had a good run here, Sickler.
I think Smokey was 5th from last, so we should have 3 more to go, if I recall.
You got Brent, and then I think Verne's last. Oh my goodness. Just north of Troy on 14.
Wow.
So yeah, he's definitely pulling up yonder.
He's way up yonder.
Yeah.
Man, I miss going to Troy. That was a really fun fair. Really good food. You know me and my food at the tractables.
No. You had a Jeep load full of it. Here he comes.
I didn't get any ice cream on Saturday night. They were already closed up. So sad.
I did.
Rude.
Both
They
days.
had some really good ice cream there.
Yes. Both days.
Dummy Light 1. No Dummy Light 2. That's a good thing.
Yes. And that was a wrap for the largest tractor class of the weekend. Good to see Vern.
Huge tractor class, yeah.
Yeah. We'll let him get the rundown here. Oh, okay. I forgot. That's definitely Matt Doherty's old tractor. No doubt in my mind. Yep. How about that?
Gotta get all the photo ops.
Oh, yeah.
They had a successful season.
Yeah, she won the championship.
And,
Dad won the pair of championships right there. Yeah. Tanner trying to show off, probably. I probably could have turned the sound on, I guess. So anyway, like, subscribe, share, hit that thumbs up button for us. Again, I'll say it again over and over. It helps us grow, and we don't really do this for any kind of money or anything. We do it just to get the word of pulling out here on the East Coast, and it's just about that time of year we're going to start having guests on here. So,
Yep.
we definitely want to make sure we take care of the indoor events coming up. Like Clint Tucker, we'll try to get him on here, and maybe have a few others too. So,
And the down south pulling.
mm-hmm.
Hopefully, I get to go to a couple more Florida pools this year.
My abbreviations.
Yeah.
Spelling doesn't fit if you spell it out. And that big goose egg at the bottom. I've got to work on that. I got to admit, that's probably the first time I've ever seen him go out of bounds. So,
On his late limited, he went out of bounds at Easton, Maryland one year. I remember that.
sorry, Matt. I tried to stick up for you there.
Sorry, Smoke. I'm honest.
Yep. Just checking to make sure that I'm still here. Just making sure that crab on the back wall is still straight. So. But anyway, okay.
The farm pictures are better.
Absolutely. Well, that's all we have tonight. We'll start getting some.
Good question here. Yeah, I was gonna say, you want to take it or?
Well, we got a cubic inch thing. We got a lot of things. Cubic inch of Super Farms are 640 cube. The 8,500 pound, 1,000-pound lighter, by the way. Light Pro are 540 P pump tractors, 540 cubic inches. So you're looking at 100 cubic inches, 1,000-pound difference. Obviously, they're going to spin a bigger turbo with the Light Pro. Thus the 1,000-pound weight difference.
So yeah, Super Farms are limited on their turbo size. I think they're like a
3x3
or 3x3.
Used to be 3x3. Yeah, I think they make 3x3 is what they used to be, but I don't keep up with the Super Farm world anymore. Shame on me. But they were 3x3.
Yep. And howdy, CJ. Haven't seen you in here for a while.
Yes.
Good to have you back.
Yes. We'll start wintertime. People will be coming indoors. We'll start getting all the regulars back. So. Okay, we won't hold anybody any longer. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. See you next Wednesday. At this time, we'll be here next Wednesday. If anything changes, I'll definitely make an announcement. But that's all I got.
That's all I got.
Okay. Hang in there, Norm. It gets better.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just aggravating. Got to keep him honest. I figured Art Ayers would know that. I mean, he's been around pulling for quite some time. I'm not saying anything, Art. I just figured you would know that. But Southern Pulling, yeah, I'm got to find out. There's a couple of big shows down south, antique wise, and I haven't heard anything else. And my calendar is filling up quick through the month of November. So I don't know what's going on with those guys down there, but supposedly there was a big show in Tennessee, but I've not heard anything else about it since March. So maybe somebody can clue me in on that. Art may even know that too. So, but anyway, we're going to get out of here. We'll hope to see you next Wednesday at 8 p.m. And again, we're posting videos every day. So posted 2 today. So check it out. EEPPULLINGVIDEOS. Kendra, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Try to behave yourself between now and then.
That's very difficult.
See ya.
Bye, guys.